Bonjour, welcome back to Regen Rovers. Today it is episode 112 and I'm going to be playing 3 matches for you today. We're going to be taking on Exeter City at home, Barnsley away and Walsall away. 3 very winnable games, 3 kind of must-win games. Exeter predicted to finish bottom, Barnsley recently promoted, Walsall bit of a surprise package in this universe. We've never lost against them though, so we need to keep that run going. Since you last left me, we've only played 2 matches. We lost away from home against Norwich. And the positivity after that comfortable, rather boring win against Millwall has ended with an exciting defeat, I suppose. Back to the Regen Rovers way of scoring goals and conceding goals. And you'll notice a new name, a new signing. I've brought in Martin Gamble on loan from Preston. He started his career at Man United. Last year he was on loan in League 1 at Colchester United. He was kind of the best right back I could find. For those of you that didn't watch the last episode, I did bring in a right back, Bjorn Angel, on loan from Dortmund. But because of Brexit, he can't play. He has to be earning £8,000 a week to play in the league. He did play in the League Cup though, but we've been knocked out of the League Cup, so he's not going to be playing many games for us this season. I also can't terminate the loan, frustratingly, so we're paying a fair bit of money to him every week, and we can't play him. Anyway, Norwich game. The 2 positives from this game. Firstly, Mark Ball's off the mark. Secondly, Kevin Ramirez, our new midfielder, picked up 2 assists and played fantastically well in the deep line playmaker role. So that's really good news. They were the better team, as you can see. Now, we're not going quite as... I was about to say, we're not going quite as direct, and then Bayless just thumped it up the pitch. But we are trying to be a little bit more patient. We've got a standard attacking approach. Now, what I have done after this game, away from home, I've altered the tactics. So at home, we'll play with a higher defensive line, and the attackers will be high up the pitch. Away from home, we're going to sit slightly deeper. We're going to go to a standard defensive line, standard attacking line. See if that makes a difference. But first of all today, of course, we are playing a home match, so I will be going with the tactic that defeated Millwall. Now, we lost against Bristol City in the League Cup. It's the second time in a row that we've lost in the first round on penalties. Gregor Bilbo and Mark Ball missed penalties in that shootout. Mark Ball's not the best penalty taker, but whenever he has stepped up to take one, he's smashed it in, but not today. But Ryan Curtis scored quite a wonderful goal. I played Curtis and our new striker up front together. But what a strike from Ryan Curtis. Oliver was the other guy that played up alongside him. Didn't do a huge amount and he came off. But yeah, we're out the League Cup, which is a blow because Angel, this was his competition that he could actually play in. He can play in the Hampshire Senior Cup as well, and maybe the FA Cup. We'll have to see. So after 2 games, there's probably no point looking at the table, but I'm going to look at it anyway. We are 8th in the table after the first 2 games this season. But Exeter City, must-win game. However, I think we didn't we draw and lose against them last season? We've only beaten them once in this universe, in our history. Let's just have a look at the past meetings. Yeah, last year we drew 1-1 and lost 2-1. We've also lost against them 4-1 in the past. We've only beaten them once, and that was a 1-0 win in League 1. They've travelled up the divisions with us since League 2, haven't they? Now, the team I'm going to be going with in this game, we've still got our new left back, Kay, injured. Of course, we can't play Angel. But at the back, we've got our new right back, Martin Gamble. Had a pretty dreadful debut, but hopefully can improve today. Vitor and Matteo, our new Frenchman at the back. Most expensive signing ever for us. And Ian Henry playing at left back because our German left back, Kay, is out injured. Cochrane on the right hand side with Flanagan, Ramirez and Tasakovic. Ramirez hoping to continue his form after that very good game against Norwich. And Mark Ball and Luna up front, who hasn't scored yet. We'll have to keep an eye on him. He needs to get on the score sheet soon. This is the journey that Exeter City have made over to Plumbing Park today then. Let's hope for a big win. Revenge for last season. I did say in the last episode I'll be bringing back Ask the Manager, but not today because I'm actually recording this before I've uploaded episode 111. If you do want to ask a question, stick it on the comment section in episode 111 so they're all together. And over the next few episodes I will answer some of your questions. Anyway, Plumbing Park is excited for this one. Bit of a semi-rivalry with Exeter. They are a bogey team, aren't they, for us? Up front they're playing young Shepherd. Robinson on the left-hand side. On the right, they've got Victor Okoye. Quite a young team, actually. Look, this guy's old, he's 30. But yeah, fairly young team. They stayed up last year against all odds. I think they're 1 point above the relegation zone in the end. They did extremely well to stay up, as did we, I suppose. But it's not so hard for us. The press just underrate us, don't they? Shall we get on with this then? Well, I'm not giving you an option. We're going to get on with it. Let's play. Come on, lads. Let's do this. 3 games today. I'm hoping for 9 points. That would be fantastic. Disappointing defeat against Norwich, really. They'd just been promoted. But, yeah, it was a topsy-turvy game and they got the better of us in the end. But this looks like an encouraging stop at possession. Ramirez finds Mark Bull, who went out wide there, didn't he? He's crossed it to Tusakovic. Lovely finish on the volley. Mark Bull did really well with that assist. Great build-up play from their team generally. We are 1-0 up. Fantastic start. Look at this. Just lovely ball from Ramirez. I love the fact that Mark Bull drifted out wide there. Drove at that defender. Crossed it in. Tusakovic unmarked. Finds the corner. Here's Martin Gamble, our new right back. Throwing it to Ramirez. Kevin Ramirez had a good start to his Regen Rovers career. It's a lovely ball to Tusakovic. Tusakovic crosses it back post. It's headed away as far as Flanagan. Wrapped his foot around it but hit it over the bar. He's doing okay at that as that box-to-box midfielder, actually. I think it does suit his attributes. Exeter looking to build from the back here, but they've just slammed it. I thought they were going to pass it short, but I suppose our closing down of their defenders put the keeper off from playing it out from the back. But they do have a bit of possession here, working their way up the pitch. We don't have that ball-winning midfielder or Stevenson in there mopping up in midfield these days. And we do have the box-to-box midfielder Flanagan getting up and down and Ramirez sitting there. But there's no real steel in the midfield. And hopefully we don't miss that too much. We've still got Stevenson. He might get a bit upset about not being played. That's an issue. We've got quite a few midfielders now. Here's Flanagan into Cochrane. He's got Gamble out wide. But Ramirez now on the ball to Tusakovic. Oh, great cross to Luna. To Mark Bull. And he finishes beautifully. That was a lovely goal as well. Wow, great football. Luna did really well, I must say. Tusakovic with an interesting cross, actually. I quite liked that. He just hit it first time. Into Luna, chested it down. Really good first touch. Round the corner. Took out about 2 or 3 defenders there, really. And it's a great finish from Mark Bull. Our all-time top goal scorer. Our club captain. The biggest legend ever. 5 Player of the Season awards. 5 Twitter Player of the Season awards from you guys. That's a very comfortable and great start to this game, and we're just going to continue the way we are. We've not been completely dominant, like possession-wise 51%. We've not had masses of shots, but we've created a couple chances and we've scored 2 goals. This is very similar to the Millwall game, really. Well, it's a boring second half, but I will take that. I'm going to bring Ramirez off. He's a little bit tired. We're going to throw on Delfonso. First highlight of the second half. Exeter looking to attack, try and get back into this game. They really have done nothing, but here they come. We're the experts in conceding goals from nothing. Long-range efforts against the run of play. And here's Smith into Forrest, and he's just put that wide. Just going to bring off Tusakovic. He's on a yellow. On comes Doran, and I'm actually going to take off Mark Bull. He's got his goal. I want Luna to score, and maybe we'll get 1 chance in this game. We're going to bring on Andy Oliver, our new striker. Up from the National League South, a big step up for him. But I don't think it's going to happen here. He's not going to have the chance to score his first goal of the season unless in the last 20 seconds Luna can do something. He's headed it back to Doran here. Doran crosses it in, knocked away. Flanagan's after it, can't reach it, but this should surely be it. There's 10 seconds to go. The ref's going to blow his whistle any second now. Flanagan just wasting time, winning a free kick. It's another comfortable 2-0 win for us. Very similar to the Millwall game. So at home, we're set. This tactic is working at home really, really well. Yes, we've played fairly weak Championship teams so far, but I'm confident that at home this will get us enough points. Away from home, we need to maybe work on things, but dragging the defensive line back a bit, it might help. We shall see in the next game, but I'm pleased with that. Second game of today's episode then, we are heading up to Barnsley FC. Good old Chef drove us up, of course. He's still working for the club as our cook, as our coach driver. Does a bit of everything, does old Chef. We love him. Surprisingly, we've never played Barnsley before. We've just not been in the same division at the same time. So, our first ever match against them. They are the favourites, but they're in woeful form. They've picked up 1 point so far after 3 games. Now, we've scored 2 goals in every single league game so far. Let's hope we can keep that run going. Hopefully we can score even more. But we will be playing the away tactic. The only difference is standard defensive line, standard line of engagement, rather than the high that we have for the attacking tactic. Now, we only played against Exeter about 3 days ago, but I'm going to go with the same team, a winning team. The one thing I will change, in fact, Alfonso played for the under-23s, so I'm going to bring in Alan Stevenson, and Curtis and Oliver will swap around. I'll probably alternate Curtis and Oliver on the bench. I mean, Curtis has scored in his 1 game in the League Cup, but I think that's probably fair. I know Oliver's slightly better, but Curtis deserves the opportunity off the bench every now and then. Been a great servant to the club, and there's not that much difference between them, I don't think. You're probably wondering about the likes of Agu and Perry Miles. They're probably going to have to make do with Hampshire Senior Cup appearances this year, and hopefully we can go a long way and they can be a big part of that competition. Barnsley then lining up with a 4-4-2. Their goalkeeper's their best performing player so far this season. Good average rating. Up front they've got Jermaine Hunt, 16. He's similar to Mark Ball, actually, looking at him. And Simon Hare as well. He's all right. This quite well rounded, I suppose. Well, let's get on with this, shall we? Let's hope my little tweak to the tactic works effectively and we don't concede 3 goals like we did against Norwich. First highlight of the game. After 11 minutes, smashed up the pitch by their goalkeeper. Matteo heads that, looking for Tasakovic. He kind of ran away from the ball, but he's got it back anyway. Tasakovic knocks it over the top, looking for Luna. Here's Luna. First goal of the season? No! Somehow it doesn't go in. He had a clear-cut chance in there. He had 2 or 3 shots, I think, as well, somehow. But he couldn't bundle it over the line. Oh, Luna, he needs to get off the mark. 25 goals last season. Tempted to go attacking. But let's just trust the tactic as it is at the moment. Here's Ramirez. Kevin. Legend. He's not a legend yet, is he? It's out wide to Cochrane. Don't know why I said legend. Here's Flanagan. Flanagan hits it over the bar. Free kick to Barnsley. Whipped in. Headed away by Mark Ball, of all people. His Hunt, though. Oh, he's cracked the crossbar. And Bayliss was kind of sleeping there. But he's picked it up anyway. Free kick now. Barnsley. Oh, Hunt. Oh, it's just about kept out by Bayliss at his near post. We've got goal line technology involved here. I'm going to go attacking. Disappointing first half then. Luna had that 1 clear-cut chance, but it is 0-0 at half-time. I'm glad it's solid, though. At Norwich, we just were very shaky at the back. I'm going to be harsh. There we go. It's worked. Cautiously harsh. That seems to work quite nicely. Not going to make any tactical changes or personnel changes. We've gone to the attacking philosophy. Let's see if that makes a difference in this second half. Oh, this is disappointing. Now, what I'm going to do is, Cochrane's not played particularly well. I'm going to put Luna out wide as an attacking winger, and we're going to bring on Ryan Curtis up front for Cochrane. See if that makes a difference. Run at defence. Be a bit more assertive. Here we go. Corner to Sakovic. Near post. Vitor heads onto the crossbar and knocked away. We seem to be fairly successful with our corners at the moment. The other side, we are going with the old short corner routine, which will probably fizzle out. It does, but we've got a throw in now. Henry with the opportunity into Ramirez. Kevin crosses it in, back post. It's curled. Keeper grabs it. Jumps up like a shrimp. Not sure why shrimps don't jump, do they? They might. Well, I don't know. Do they jump in water? Do they jump out of water? I don't think they jump. Here's Jamieson. Running out of backline. Good block by Ramirez. Bins to Davison. Long range effort, possibly Durran. Cuts in. Hits the post. Oh, just Bayliss just about gets there. Ah, this is frustrating. Sakovic is going to push forwards. Going to bring Gregor Bilbo on for Flanagan. And we will go more direct. Well, we're basically going to the attacking tactic, but with a bit extra. We're going direct, knocking it long for our strikers, hoping that the wingers can get on the end of it as well. It's been disappointing. Corner to Barnsley. Proctor to take it. Whips it across. Headed away Bilbo. Now can we break? It's knocked long, looking for Curtis, who can't get on the end of that. But he's closing down the keeper, trying to put pressure on. But here come Barnsley, knocking it long. That should be easy for Gamble. And here's Bilbo, does well there. But that's a dreadful pass. That really is poor. And that's offside, fortunately. I was about to be pretty pissed off. But fortunately, yes, he's clearly offside. So our defence has played the offside trap quite well there. But this is really annoying. I said I wanted 9 points today. It's not going to happen. Don't think we're going to bring past one for the last few minutes. And, annoying. We're going to go 3 up front. Sakovic will just sit in behind. Very attacking. Right, 2 minutes plus injury time. But no, nothing. This has been a really poor... We've had 21 shots, but obviously there must have been long-range shots. Barnsley have held firm, probably played a defensive style of play, and prevented us from creating opportunities, apart from that one chance for Luna. Vitor picks up man of the match again. He did that on the first day of the season. Defensively, we were solid. It worked. But going forwards, not great. Not great at all. Far from pleased. Let's hope for a better result and performance away from home against Walsall today then. We want goals. We've been consistent today. We've not changed the lineup. Hopefully that helps. Walsall have a player that knows how to score goals. I think he's been second top goal scorer in the league last 2 seasons, behind Mark Ball. But he's a top player. Some people have said I should sign him, but he's a lot of money. £7.25 million. He's worth that much. It'd probably be more than that. And he earns more than we pay. We've still got the lowest wage bill in the league, by the way. He's the man to watch out for. Clint Morton alongside him's decent as well. They do have some good players. Franjic, Bosnian international central midfielder, really good. And all regens as well. It's an all regen battle today. I really want Luna to score. And we're going with the away tactic to start with. But we know our games against Walsall can be goal heavy. But we've been solid, haven't we? We've kept clean sheets this season. I think Matteo and Vitor have a future together. Well, this season anyway. I know Vitor's only on loan. Here's the first opportunity. Then Gamble into Ramirez through to Cochrane. Cochrane tackled. I should have released the ball. Gambled a bit, didn't he? And that's through to Tail. Where's the defence? Tail, great save, Bayliss. We don't even have a high defensive line, but they were beaten far too easily by that. It was a superb through ball, to be fair, and Tail beat our defenders. But we need to be better than that at the back. That's headed away. Can we get rid of it? That's how you get rid of it. Cochrane smashes it clear. Not a good start from us. Only 1 shot so far inside 20 minutes. And we've just... Mark Ball's battled for it. He's done well there. And he's crossed it for Luna. He can't miss from there. He's finally got his first goal of the season. It's a fantastic assist from Mark Ball. The original persistence from him there. And then a really good cross. It's a really good ball. But yeah, this is great because he's fought for that, hasn't he? A couple times. And then it really is a delightful ball to Luna. You just can't miss from there. Free kick though to Walsall. Tail to take it. And it's a great save by Bayliss. Just about keeping it out actually. 27 minutes on the clock. Matteo to Henry. Henry to Ramirez. Oh, that is... Ramirez, what is that pass? That is terrible. He's tried to find Luna, but he's just hit it straight at a Walsall player. But he's got another opportunity. He's done it again. What are you doing, Kevin? Matteo back to Henry. He's got a third chance here. Finally finds a player. And he's found Flanagan a couple of times there. But Flanagan's had to go all the way back to Bayliss. He's knocked it clear, looking for Luna. Does really well to find Mark Ball. Mark Ball's got... Oh, he's found Luna. Luna's through. And it's a beautiful chip from Luna. He's come alive in this game. What a goal. We've never lost against Walsall. Luna is making sure we don't, end that run. It's a lovely play from Mark Ball again, but Luna with a delightful chip. I love that. Finally, he's getting goals. Vitor out wide to Cochrane now. This is working well, isn't it? Flanagan to Ramirez, into Mark Ball. That's a great ball to Sakovic, who crosses it in. Luna, Mark Ball, 3-0. Excellent stuff. 4th goal of the season for Mark Ball. Sakovic has got a couple assists as well this season. Oh, wow. 3-0 away from home. We have turned it on today, haven't we? Look at this for a ball. It's actually a 1-2 from Sakovic and Mark Ball, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, did Luna deliberately dummy that ball? Or was it just the defender putting him off there and he didn't get a chance to shoot? On a hat-trick, remember, at that point. Henry, looking for Luna, heading it on. Mark Ball blocked. Cochrane, still on it. Cochrane to Sakovic. It's blocked. There was a chance there for a fourth. Wow, what a first half performance from us. Actually, Mark Bull is the slightly better rating because of his 2 assists and a goal. I think he's on 9.0. Luna's on 8.9. The battle for the man of the match award. Let's just keep going. Fantastic stuff from us today. Thoroughly enjoying this match after a pretty boring game against Barnsley. But let's try not chuck this away. We know Walsall can fight back. They know how to score goals. We've had some exciting games against them in the past. And they're looking to get back into this early on in the second half. Here's Santos. Someone called Santos is going to be a good player, isn't he? Just has to be. Just like Ramirez for us. Cochrane can't win that. Oh, what was that? They've got back into this, but what was that defending? Seriously, lads. That was shocking. Firstly, Cochrane just misses the ball. Then Vitor decides to wander off. What is he doing? What's he doing? What is that movement? I just don't understand. Well, we're looking to regain our 3-goal lead. Here's Ramirez to gamble. Puts a decent cross in. Luna offside. He thought he had his hat-trick. Did look offside, admittedly. Yeah, he's offside from that. Another chance. Gamble. Long throw into the box. Here's Mark Bull. Mark Bull. Luna gets his hat-trick that time. And it's a hat-trick of assists from Mark Bull and a hat-trick of goals from Luna. Oh, we know how to score goals against Walsall, don't we? We love them. We love playing against them. Yes, we've drawn 3, won 3. This is going to be a 4th win. Simple header for Luna. Mark Bull puts it on a plate for him again. Well, Ramirez is coming. In fact, we're going to change the 2 midfielders. Bilbo and Delfonso come on. We've had 13 shots each. We've had 51% possession. I mean, it's actually fairly equal, but we've had the chances, haven't we? 3 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. Here come Walsall, though, looking to get a second and give themselves an opportunity in the last 20 minutes. That's good defending, good blocks. And they come again. Another good block. Mark Bull. Is Luna going to get a 4th? Can't quite. It was not a great ball from Mark Bull, was it? I'm actually going to drop Luna back just to support the midfield a bit for the last few minutes. Easy header for Vitor then. And Delfonso can step into Sakovic. To Delfonso. Bilbo. Nice ball to Cochrane. Can he put a decent ball in? It's crossed to Delfonso. Hits it on the volley. What a strike from our new midfielder. What a goal. That is truly sensational. Have a look at this. I mean, it was an interesting pass from Bilbo, I must say. But Cochrane just saw Delfonso. Decided to play it to him. And he's just... what a goal. We've scored 5 against Walsall again. I think we've done that once or twice before. Unbelievable. Wow, last sub. I suppose Luna's got his hat-trick now. I'm going to bring on Andy Oliver. See if he can get his first goal for the club. Oh no, Delfonso, after smashing one in, he's got injured. So Oliver's going to drop back to midfield. And I guess for the last few minutes, we'll just time waste. We don't need to go crazy, do we? Be a shame if we concede a few goals now because we've gone down to 10 men. It's just typical, isn't it? Just as soon as you've made your last sub, an injury. Hopefully it's not too bad, but he's banged one in. Even if he's injured for the rest of the season, he can live off that goal for a long time, can't he? Corner to Walsall, whipped in by Tail. Headed away, in fact, by Bilbo. Good defending. 5 goals from us, and we didn't even go to attacking. We've had it on balance the whole game. The tactic, it's working. It's developing, I think. Very nicely indeed. And I love it when we score loads of goals. And I love it when we score loads of goals in an episode live for you guys. Brilliant. Hope you've enjoyed it. Are they going to get a second, sorry? Surely the ref's going to blow his whistle. It's headed away. There we go. 5-1 win. Fabulous performance. Man of the match goes to Luna. He gets his hat-trick. 9.6. 0.1 ahead of Mark Bull, who got a hat-trick of assists and a goal. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Love it. So after 5 games, we're in a good position. 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, which was actually against second place Norwich. This is not what the table should look like. We should have Leeds up there, Sheffield United up there. Bolton doing really well. They've carried on from where they left off last year. Of course, they almost got promoted. Mark Bull's already on that top goal scorer list. Joint first top goal scorer. He's got the highest at 7.94 after 5 games. He's got the most assists. Oh, he is absolutely insane, isn't he? He is insane. I don't understand how he's still here. Why hasn't anyone been interested? Well, Sheffield Wednesday were interested at the end of last season, but nothing came of it. When we gave him a new contract, it kind of just put everyone off. But he's only, I mean, obviously it's a lot of money, but he's not earning a huge amount compared to other players in this division. It's just, he's just so good. He is, I bang on about him all the time, I know, but he is just ridiculously good. So Delfonso out for 4 to 5 weeks, unfortunately, which is a shame. Next few games then, we've got Derby on TV. Sheffield Wednesday. Leeds predicted to finish top of the table. That's a big one. Hull City, Watford are up there as well. They should be up there anyway. But thank you for watching today's episode. It has been good. Yeah, good. A disappointing draw against Barnsley, but yeah, really pleased to get 2 clean sheets and score 5 goals against Walsall. 7 in today's episode. That's a treat for you, isn't it? But until next time, enjoy FM19. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.